Alright, this is just an update on the Mega Shed project. We are getting ready to start cutting these 4x4s down to the level we need before we start building the subfloor. We've already got our 2x6 12 footers. We already filled in where the ground here was sinking. We used all the excess dirt from these post holes that we had piled up down at the driveway gate and spread it all out through here. Watered it down to kind of get it nice and settled. Even the stump has turned out excellent. That's all packed down and filled in. So we're expecting a load of treated lumber for the subfloor and rim joists. And we went ahead and placed an order for about 100 studs, 2x4, 96 inches, and a pallet of shingles, probably 24 bundles of shingles. So we'll be expecting those tomorrow. But yep, this is coming along quite well. Everything's pretty much all lined up, concreted in, all the posts are set, and yep, then we just got to take our measurements and start pulling strings and marking lines on these so we can start cutting the 4x4s to the correct height. So we'll probably start on that as well tomorrow. Alright, whole load is mine. We'll get this into the lot. Alright, we'll get the shingles stuffed between our blocks and concrete off to the side. We won't be using those for a while. And here's our lumber for the subfloor, all treated. 2x6. Yeah, a lot of 2x6s. Some of these are 16 footers here. That's going to be cut to 15 because everything is on 5-foot centers. And then our studs with that'll be for the framing, and our tar paper, of course, for the roof. So we are set for a while. So we'll probably get started on the subfloor here shortly. Start cutting these 2x4s down to size and getting ready to start that construction. All right, so we've got our lines marked here on all the posts. That took a little bit because the string line versus the 6-foot level was not quite matching up, but we think we got it all figured out now and squared up and everything, so we're about ready to cut some posts. Alright, posts are cut, and as you can tell, we have a bit of a slope we didn't quite see. They're nice and short back here, but quite tall the further down you get. But yeah, we are nice and straight. Everything's cut to shape, to the right height, and we are level in between the cuts. So yeah, we just didn't account for this bit of a slope we had heading towards the street here, because it is quite shallow down there and quite tall here. So it's the way it came out on the level. So we actually, when we had this wall built, it actually had a bit of a slope on purpose to drain water towards the road and not down the side of the lot here. So, but we are good to go, ready to start on the subfloor. And there's the stack of scrap 4x4s. Most of that's trash. We'll probably keep some of the longer pieces for something possibly down the road. Never know. Alright, this is the mud seal that has been completed today. And as you can tell by an optical illusion, it gets a little taller the further up you get. That is due to the lay of the land. The block wall and the land itself is on a slope. Everything is level. We used galvanized bolts 7-inch in length by 1/2 inch width, along with liquid nails to seal everything. See a little bit of the liquid nails seeping out there. We've got all 2x6s, a little scrap lumber, but yeah, as you can see, we are on the bubble. It is level. So this will be part of the rim joist here. We'll start on that the next day. But yeah, looking at it from the back, to the front. It is quite a bit of height difference. But again, this is the lay of the land. And the block wall, when it was built, we had it put on a bit of a slope so rain would run down towards the street, which it does. So, but yeah, so far so good. We'll continue with the rim joists tomorrow. Alright, we got half of the subfloor in. We've still got to do this other half, and we'll take care of that tomorrow. But so far everything is still square, right on the bubble. Yeah, we used liquid nails, 3-inch screws on the side, 3 screws total on each end. But yeah, looks like our supply of lumber will have probably just enough to finish this up. And then what we're going to do is probably put some blocks in between these 2x6s that are going crossways, or well, from side to side, and sturdy it up a little bit. But yeah, it's really coming along. It's a good bit of work too. But yeah, we shall continue this and probably finish it up tomorrow. Alright, it has been another busy, productive, tiring day. We are pretty much completed with the subfloor. Everything is liquid nailed, and that's including the mud seal, rim joists, the girders, along with 3-inch screws. We got double rim joists on the outside, center, and this is going to be the small deck for the front of the mega shed, and we'll probably use 2x6s. That's just scrap. We're going to be putting blocks in, all these long pieces. If it's between 16 inches, we're going to be putting a block down each section here, and that'll wrap it up for the subfloor. So it's really starting to take shape, coming along quite nicely. Everything, there's not a single nail in this subfloor, just to kind of emphasize, everything was done with 3-inch galvanized screws and liquid nails. Complete. Every board that you see stuck to another has liquid nails in between it for added strength. So so far it's taken about 2.5, almost 3 days to get this far. You know, going with screws is just time consuming compared to nails. You know, it would probably have saved a day. But really this is much stronger. Nails back out, so that's why we prefer not to go with the nails. So we're really coming along, but we'll wrap this up tomorrow. Alright, the subfloor is complete. Blocks are installed. We staggered them a little bit so we could put the 3-inch screws in there, and along with liquid nails. But everything has come out real good. Damn plane flying over. But yeah, this is pretty much wrapping it up. We left the blocks out here because this is going to be a front deck, and we're going to use the remaining 2x6s there for deck boards. So we don't need blocks in there, but for the actual shed, for storage and everything, this is you know, to help add some strength and you know, make it more solid. But yeah, this really worked out well. And again, I'll get to the lower level here from the block wall, and you can maybe see, you know, it's really high here and gets really shallow at the other end. But yep, everything turned out quite nice. So that is it for the subfloor, and next we'll start working on the flooring and probably the framing as well. So stay tuned.